Planning Motion is a web application that lets you prepare your trips by gathering all your information in just one place. If you are a Planning Motion user and just want to know how to get your trip planning bookmarked on your Garmin GPS, you can skip this introduction and go straight to the next section of this video. Planning Motion is a web application that lets you prepare your trips by gathering all your information in just one place. You can view your planning on a calendar, on Google Maps, see where you are in your budget on the expenses page with currency conversion. Planning Motion offers a range of tools for you to organize your trips the way you want. You may or may not use the various tools depending on the type of trip you're planning. Once you have planned your trip, you can then transfer your destination for use as bookmarks in Maps.me, Google Maps, and even your Garmin GPS device. And in the next section of the video, I will show you how to transfer your plans from Planning Motion to your Garmin GPS device in just a few clicks. But if you'd like to find out more about Planning Motion, I suggest you first watch a video in which we prepare a road trip, where we take a tour of the application at the same time to get an idea of what Planning Motion is all about. The link to that video is in the description below. Now I'm going to show you how to transfer stages, stops, accommodation, activities, in fact, anything that has an address in Planning Motion, to have them as bookmarks in your Garmin GPS. It's really not difficult. It involves only 3 things: GPS coordinates in your planning in Planning Motion, Garmin's BaseCamp software, which lets you transfer data from your computer to your GPS Garmin device, and a file generated by Planning Motion. So to have your stages, stops, accommodation activities, anything with an address in Planning Motion, to have these places in a few clicks to your Garmin GPS device, you first need to geolocate them. For example, in order for your GPS device to indicate the location of this accommodation at this precise spot, you need to have indicated it in Planning Motion. To do this, it's here in this box, the one just below where I've indicated the address of my accommodation, that I enter the GPS coordinate. If you don't know the GPS coordinate of the location, you can easily find any GPS coordinates in the world with Google Maps. I will show you how to do this later in this video. Once you've planned your trip and want to transfer your destination as bookmarks into your Garmin GPS, go to the Maps page. In the Transfer section, of course, choose Garmin BaseCamp software and click on Create KML File button. Click on Download to save the file to your computer. If you also see this message, this alert, you can still continue and add your bookmarks to Garmin BaseCamp software. I will explain why you are seeing this alert, but first, we will look at how to import the file Planning Motion as just generated in your Garmin device. I assume you have already installed BaseCamp and connected your Garmin GPS to your computer. Then, in BaseCamp, select My Collection. Then, click on Import into My Collection in the File menu. A window opens, giving you the option of browsing for the file generated by Planning Motion that you've just saved on your computer. All the bookmarks have now been added to BaseCamp application. You just need now to transfer all your Planning Motion locations to your Garmin device. There are tutorials on the internet to help you learn more about BaseCamp software and how to transfer and use bookmarks on different Garmin devices. We've listed a few links in the description that might be useful to you. As I said earlier, you can easily find any GPS coordinates in the world with Google Maps. First, you can enter an address, if you have one, or search for the location on the map. Don't hesitate to zoom in. Sometimes it's also helpful to have a satellite view to pinpoint the location. Place your mouse over the location, right-click, and the GPS coordinate of that point appears. Click to copy it, and then paste it here in this planning motion box. It really is that simple. On the Maps page in Planning Motion, when you click on Create a KML file, this message may appear. What the message tells you is that one or more GPS coordinates are missing when this box is left blank, or that one or more GPS coordinates are wrong, as seen here, indicated by this red warning. But the file is still created and usable. And this message actually tells you that these bookmarks will all be placed in the same place on the map in the BaseCamp software, somewhere in the Bermuda Triangle. You can see one by one the missing or erroneous coordinates in BaseCamp, and you can move the icon slightly to access those below. For bookmarks within the Bermuda Triangle, you can then add or modify the GPS coordinates in Planning Motion. Once you've done this, you can generate the file again. You won't get this message again once you've entered all the GPS coordinates, and you'll have all the locations properly geolocated. Likewise, you can get bookmarks in Maps.me and also on Google Maps on your phone. Planning Motion is an app that offers a wide range of tools for planning your trips. We have put together a Getting Started guide that takes you through all the features.